Man, you ain't no tryhard.
I try hard at being casual. Same thing. Riding on my Pokemon, let's go.
You do not just call him a Pokemon. Alright, let me get my get my professional voice going. Starting off just 4 window walls. Yeah. And then these 4s. And whoever's running constructor can just drop their floor on one of, or not floor, can drop their base on one of these 4s. And just go off and farm for like the first 3 waves. Well, after you put wall spikes on these window walls.
Everybody can farm for the first 3 waves?
Yeah, it'd still be good if someone was, here doing the layout though, because by wave 4 you gotta have a lava shield up. Because wave 4 is a full lava wave. So as for the layout, just stairs. Yeah. And then the easiest way to set this up, right? I'm just gonna put the low walls here first. This is more just so like trying to build a layout isn't confusing.
Okay.
So go around to each side and just edit the cones like this.
Put that on each corner.
Hmm?
You're gonna do this for each corner?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember all this part. I remember all this. So I'm good up to this point.
Yeah, okay, so there's that, yeah. And then we put these edited floors so it's easier to get up top here. Just for, whoever has their base plays up here. Because it should be moved up here after you do this part.
Put the base in one of these corners?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or if someone dice king, they could just put their base up here on this top tile. That doesn't really change much, but if you want to.
We would put one of the teleporters in here, right? On the second
could.
level? Okay.
Okay, now as for the tunnel, if I can jump through this. Just from the staircase, you go 1, 2, and then wall, and then you just surround that with floors. And kind of just encase this, except the middle part with walls, and then that's it for the tunnel. You just do that on every side.
Do this in all 4 directions. Easy enough. I think I got up to this part as well. Wait, is that the entire thing?
Yeah.
Other than the lava shield, which we gotta do it for.
Yeah, other than the additional sandwich we're gonna have outside for block off and lava shield, this is it. But you'll see what I mean by additional sandwich.
And this is the build we're going to use on our first attempt for Frostnite.
I've used this on the previous year. It's just that I had to overkill lava shield on it before, so I want to make a smaller lava shield for this. I'm confident this lower part works fine. It's more just I don't know if lavas are going to get pissy with the shield or not. Anyway, we go up here. Right? Once all this is set up, you just go around to each corner. Like you see where these 2 sandwiches are on each side? You're just gonna go into this little pocket and add another one.
Okay.
With the cone facing the same direction as the other 2 cones.
Yeah, I would have messed up on this part. I did not remember that extra sandwich.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's easier to just add all this first, so that this is easier to do, because it confuses me too. Alright, well, after that, we're gonna start our lava shield on this tile, and not this one, because smashers can get a little mad and smack this cone if it's right there. So we're just gonna start it from back here.
Okay.
Helps with the lavas not throwing at random stuff too. So it's just gonna be a 3x3 on each side with floors on the top. Easier to just do it on each side first, so that's easier to connect it.
And how far out do we end up building up there eventually? How many tiles out?
It's just 3x3 on each side, and then you just connect it. The only thing you're going to end up extending later on is the floors on the top to have supply drops.
Okay. So you can just start off with like one tile.
Yeah, so yeah, and then we would just connect the whole thing. And I guess before you do it, you could just add 3 floors on top of these, because that's going to be an opening from the lava shield, so it doesn't really cover that. Yeah, and then you just connect the whole thing.
Are we going to be using anti-air traps in here, or are we not going to need them?
Nah, you shouldn't need them.
Okay. I think the only other thing we need to do is go over the waves. Just a quick reminder of what waves are what. So we're going to have to build this lava shield before wave 4, because that's the first lava wave.
Yeah, we don't need to build the entire lava wave, or not lava wave. But we don't need to build the entire lava shield, just build it on the side where the wave's getting hit at.
Okay. And that's for wave 4.
Which, as you can see, it's pretty quick to set up, even with one person. Up fall, maybe.
What are the other, like the Taker and the mini boss waves?
There, that is the spreadsheet of the waves.
For wave 8, you'll get the first mini boss and some Takers. Wave 9 is a heavy Taker wave. On 11, you get 2 bosses, propanes and lobbers. On 12, you get a lot of propanes. Wave 14, you get a lot of smashers. On 17, you get 3 mini bosses. On wave 18, you get a heavy lobber wave with some smashers. 19 is some takers and smashers. And on wave 20, you get 4 mini bosses. You're going to want to have some people like distract those mini bosses and take them away from the base. I'll leave a link to that spreadsheet in the description if you want to take a look at it. But this is pretty much what the base is going to look like. And I know there's like a lot of other builds you could use for Frostnite. I've seen other people use different kind of builds. So if y'all would like us to upload some different ones, let us know. What about on the traps?
Yeah, the traps. So right here should be a wooden force spike. Yeah.
Okay.
On the outside of these first walls, it should be sound walls, preferably all there are single reload sound walls.
Okay.
Then you could just, preferably put in all their double reload sound wall on this wall. I'm not really sure about these floors. You could probably just throw whatever and it'll be fine.
Like floor freeze.
Same with these ones. Yeah, you can kind of do whatever on these two. Doesn't really matter. Then another wooden floor spike on this.
Okay.
Then there would be wall launchers on both of those walls in front of the block off.
Alright.
Then there's going to be wall darts on these ones, like on the inside of the wall, of course.
Okay.
Then there's going to be more sound walls right here. You can kind of put whatever reload there. I'm going to personally be doing double reload with 1 blue reload. And that's for both sides.
Alright.
And then also going to be wall darts right here on both sides.
Okay.
And then for this, normally you'd want to place broadsides. You can if you want to, but then you run the risk of the cannonballs phasing a smasher into the block off and breaking it. So instead, we're just going to put 2 dynamos, a force freeze, and a gas trap.
Okay.
Then there's obviously going to be a floor launcher here, 2 dynamos, and then on all these full walls, like in these little pockets, there's going to be wall darts.
Okay. On every corner.
It. Yeah, the whole build's symmetrical, so you're just going to have the same thing on every side. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. For the ceilings, you're just going to put gas traps. Doesn't matter what perks. The normal crippled ones would probably be better, but you can run cover perks.
Alright, so gas traps everywhere.
Yeah,
okay.
Basically.
Gotcha. What about on the inside of this wall? Are we using wall darts or?
Yeah, that's going to be a wall dart.
Okay. Alright, I think we got everything. Wall dynamos here, floor launcher, freeze.
Yeah.
Gas trap.
If you really like don't want exploders going off, you can put another sound wall on this side. It just won't really matter that much considering we're going to be running constructors. Just as long as there's not a lot of exploders going on.
That's the last thing I should probably do is like show the loadout. It's everything. All right. Well, thank you, Magic, for walking us through it.
Got you, BB.
I keep trying to like upgrade these walls, man. I'm retarded. Alright, so the last thing we're going to do is take a look at our loadouts. We had 3 constructors and 1 outlander to help us farm, even though everybody farmed. For my loadout, I used Power Base Penny as my commander with the recycling team perk, and this is going to help you get metal because there's not really a whole lot of metal on the map. We also got Dyer, Base Kyle, Bomb Squad Kyle, Electro Pulse Penny, and Crossbones Barrett. And we also used the banner as well as the slow field. You won't need Adrenaline Rush if you have Crossbones Barrett, so that's why we didn't use it. But yeah, this is the loadout that we used when we beat it. Our second constructor used Base Kyle, and he also had the recycling team perk. And for his support team, he had Power Base Nox, Mega Base Kyle, Pathfinder Jess, Dyer, and Crossbones Barrett. And he used Slow Field and Supply Drop. Our third constructor used the Ice King, so that way we can freeze everything that gets close to the base. And he also used supercharged traps, so you're going to want to at least have 1 constructor use supercharged traps. And for his support team, he had Mega Base Kyle, Electro Pulse Penny, Thunder Thor, and Heavy Base Kyle. Let's see, he also used the slow field and the banner. And our farmer used Archaeologist as his commander with the Blast from the Past team perk. And for his support team, he had Fossil Southie, Triceratops, Dyer, Crossbones Barrett, and Clip. And he used the teleporter as well as turrets. And those are all of the different loadouts that we used. Anyways, I'll leave a link to the gameplay in the description if you'd like to go check it out. And I think we may try to help some people on Twitch. So be sure to follow if you haven't already, and we'll try to help some people complete it on there. Anyways, that'll do it for this one. I hope y'all found the video useful, and thanks for watching.